Good morning, everyone. Are we all relaxed after yesterday's beautiful cruise? We also scheduled some fireworks at the end, but they didn't quite work at the right time, so yeah, we had to cancel. But yeah, as you see, in Sydney there is quite a lot to see, quite a beautiful scenery, and I'm really happy you enjoyed the trip. This is a picture we took yesterday. All right, today. So if you thought the 2 previous days were exciting, you're in for a treat today. We have a very interesting keynote coming up. We're going to follow the same pattern we did the 2 last days. By now you should be used to. Coffee break and then Q&A here with the speaker and the panel. And today we have a bit of a short day. You'll see why in a second. We have lunch and then 1 set of parallel sessions, and we'll reconvene here all together to finish the event and have some closing remarks. Today's panel, which will happen here after the Q&A, it's a very interesting one. One of the objectives we have within Solar is, being as we are a society, we connect with different stakeholders, but that connection sometimes needs to be articulated much more precisely. So this is one of the activities we thought it would be very interesting, which is a panel to discuss this partnership between academia, industry, and we have a set of people here that have quite a lot of experience in that space. So if you are interested in this type of area or this type of partnership, so I invite you to come here to the panel. It'll be a very, very good discussion. Just a brief reminder, this is the picture we took yesterday in International Women's Day. Like I was told, this is some of the women in Solar. I don't want you to think that these are the only ones, by no means. But it was great to celebrate this type of event together. And in fact, I didn't realize we scheduled the conference with International Women's Day in the middle, but it was a very good coincidence. For those of you that were not there yesterday in the conference dinner, just a brief reminder about the awards that were handed out. Best Full Paper Award was for Quan Nguyen, Mikhail Huptik, and Bart Rintis. The paper was linking students' timing of engagement to learning design and academic performance, the longitudinal study. The Best Short Paper Award, as you see there, Michael Brown, Matt Demonbrun, and Stephanie Teasley. Conceptualizing co-enrollment, accounting for student experience across the curriculum. Practitioner paper, the award was for George Ririt, Dennis Groth, Stefano Fiorini, Carol Hostetter, and Linda Shepard, implementation of a Student Learning Analytics Fellows Program. Then, as you saw yesterday, it's the second year we give away the Best Reviewer Award, and this is our way of encouraging people to get engaged and to participate fully in the reviewing process. And I don't know if you agree with me, but sometimes that type of effort is not recognized. So this is our way of saying thank you to all the reviews, but specifically distinguish someone that did a very good job with the reviews, and is Professor Yanis Dimitriadis, a friend of mine, to be honest. Is sad that he cannot be here today. The best poster was for Jishan Tsai and Maren Sheffield, Dragan Gasevich, Sheila Project Framework, supporting higher education to integrate learning analytics. The interesting comment about this poster is that talking to the chairs, to the poster and demo chairs, that poster already stood out as a high quality work, but of course you always hand it to the audience to decide. And it was very refreshing when we saw the voting, and it totally agreed with the perception of the chair. So this is definitely something that I thought it was worth mentioning. And finally, the best demo for Baban Vesin, Katerina Mangaroska, Mikhail Yanakos, and Halbert Tatzesberg for Protus Interactive Learning Analytics Tool. All right, we like you being here. And we like you being here so much that we also schedule a little bit of an event to see if we can keep you here for another week or so. But it's not working. It's not working, actually. It's a little bit of a glitch this morning in Sydney International Airport. The news already reflect that, and this is something that we're used to it. It only affects T1 and T3. I know T3 is international, and most of you are heading there. If your flight is leaving in the second half of the day, it's very likely that things will go back to normal. But don't hold me accountable once you are in the airport. The things are not moving. Don't write back to me and say, what? You lied to us. But usually, yeah, they have these type of things in the morning sometimes, but they go away. It's worth, though, checking. This is a picture that was 25 minutes ago in the news. But like I said, we love you being here, so maybe it's the excuse you need to write an email home saying, oh, I have to stay here for another couple of days, sorry. Send that picture. Now I'm gonna hand it over to Sharon, where Sharon is gonna talk to you.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Sharon. I'm from Arizona State University. So on behalf of our SU team, we are very happy and excited to invite you to a next LAK in Arizona State University in Phoenix. So, yay! The link is out, and we will continue publishing some information about next LAK on the website as we work with the solar. So we have assembled the PCs and the theme, which is the learning analytics to promote inclusion and success. So we are working now to finalize the deadline for call for paper. So please look out for the information from the website soon. And but the dates is already set. It's in March 4th to 8th, 2019. So to help you to prepare for the next year LAK for the trip, so I have some numbers to share about Arizona. So we have 20 plus, more than 20 kinds, 20 national parks in Arizona. So here's one, the Grand Canyon. And there are several of those within a one-day trip too. And my personal favorite is the Sedona, the Red Rock. And we also have more than 50 kinds of species of the cactus, if that matters. About the weather. So the weather in Arizona in March range from 50 to 80 Fahrenheit degrees. That's about, I would say, 10 to 25 Celsius. It ranges because it's a desert weather, so it's quite a big difference, but you will be pleasantly surprised that March in Arizona is one of the best months, most comfortable months in Arizona. So to tell you a little bit more about how I gather all those numbers, and I started to check this year's LAK. I noticed that Sydney has 340 days of sunny days, and Arizona is a desert, but we only have 299 days. Wow, but we almost have 4,000 sunny hours. Yeah, so that was throughout the year, so that was quite amazing. So I think you are going to see a lot of greens in Arizona in March, and I think you will really enjoy the dry weather and outdoor events in Arizona in March. So a little bit about ASU. Arizona State is ranked #1 in United States for the innovation. And we are now named the New American University. So to give you more information about ASU, is located in Tempe, Arizona, which is one of the major cities in Phoenix metropolitan area, and it's only 10 minutes away from the Phoenix airport. So it's a very 10 minutes drive. And we are also one of the piloted city for the self-driving cars for Uber, so maybe you guys could experience that too. So from now until then, and I think all we need to do is to prepare a pair of sunglasses and pack your comfortable hiking shoes and submit your best work to next year LAK. Thank you.
I want to try one of those self-driving cars. Yeah. Okay, we'll fix the airport then for you so that you can get to Arizona. Two more things. Our Gold sponsor Learning Objects, as we mentioned yesterday, they have the draw for the drone, and it's going to happen at 10:30 today. So if you put your business card there, just stop by at the end of coffee. And maybe the person who gets the drone, maybe he or she can commit to take the pictures from the air in Arizona and then publish them on Twitter. I don't know. Maybe it's a condition we have to impose on that. Almost done here. A couple of things. We started saying that this venue was awarded a prize for sustainability. We tried to keep up with that as well. We give you this Keep Cup that I've seen a lot of people using it. We also plan to recycle these pouches, so feel free. If you want to take it with you as a gift or something, feel free as well too. But if not, next to the registration, there'll be a table there. Just put it there, and we'll reuse it for some other event. And then finally, what I'd like to do, I know that some of you are already, with the suitcase there, but I wanted to take this opportunity that most of you are here to, say again that, as you can imagine, organizing one of these events it's a lot of work, it's a lot of activity. It's not as bad as it sounds, to be honest. I mean, I talked to most of you, and you keep asking me, how are you? I mean, you are very stressed. You're like, it's okay. I mean, it's actually a privilege to be able to organize this thing for you. But don't look at me, okay? The trick is usually a team. That's a team. And I showed you the team the first day, but I want you now to think again about these people, especially that row at the top, Grace and Brooke, especially Brooke. She's very shy. She's sitting out there, so she's not going to come here, and if we clap and everything, it's going to be a bit awkward. But if you stop by that table and tell her your opinion about the event, she will appreciate that. So this is the team of people, especially Brooke and Grace, of course. I mean, Grace is running here so many things at the same time. And it's very funny, whenever I have a question, I wonder if we thought about the hour in which, yeah, we thought of that. It's all taken care of, good. So all of a sudden, yeah, you see yourself running this thing, but you're not running this thing. This thing is running you, basically, right? There are a lot of things happening. And also Mariana Coulias there in the corner. She was incredibly helpful and also jumped into the last stages, and she's been doing also a fantastic job. So if you help me, please thank the team for the organization. Okay, and I'll hand it over to Rebecca to introduce our speaker.